Imagine stepping off a private jet onto sun-drenched tarmac, only to have every door slam shut before you even reach the terminal. That was Malcolm-Jamal Warner's final gambit for freedom, and it unraveled in an instant. 2 weeks earlier, he vanished from public view. No press conferences, no red carpet appearances, sparking rumors of a top-secret documentary or a desperate escape from a looming legal storm. As he approached the VIP immigration lane in the Maldives, an internal memo flagged his arrival as high risk. His passport scanned, background checks ran, and then came the red ink verdict. Entry denied. Suddenly, the paradise he sought became a cage. Yet in those tense seconds, a confidential Maldivian security briefing and leaked first-hand memos began to surface, documents set to expose the hidden forces that turned his refuge into a trap. Stay with us as we go deeper into the itinerary that no one saw coming. 2 weeks before the Maldives debacle, Malcolm-Jamal Warner slipped out of Los Angeles on a private charter under an alias. He moved in silence, no public appearances, no social media updates, fueling whispers of clandestine negotiations with international broadcasters. Every detail was meticulously planned. Flight logs show he refueled in Dubai, collected new travel, documents in Singapore, then vanished toward Mail's island paradise. An anonymous tipster later leaked an insider email titled, "Urgent Clearance Required," warning Maldivian authorities that Warner's arrival could trigger diplomacy complications. Hotel reservations under a front company, encrypted messages. With local contacts and backroom meetings with unnamed producers, all paint a picture of a man racing against time and unknown legal pressures. But when that urgent memo landed on an immigration desk, it set off a chain reaction. Alarms blared, security protocols tightened, and the paradise he sought became a labyrinth of bureaucratic roadblocks. Malcolm-Jamal Warner finally lands at Valana International Airport, stepping off the private jet into the muggy island air. Before he can even reach the VIP lane, airport scanners ping his alias, and the first red flag appears on immigration monitors. Meanwhile, mere hours earlier, a YouTuber named Eddie Ramirez dropped a bombshell livestream. "I've got proof they're setting Warner up. His travel company is a front, and his name is already flagged in their system." That warning circulates online while Warner's documents are run through enhanced security algorithms. As officers consult a confidential MPS clearance denial memo, the name Eddie mentioned matches the one blinking on their screens. Seconds later, Warner's passport is stamped with a stark entry denied notice. His intended sanctuary dissolves before his eyes, all because an anonymous warning and a leaked memo triggered a high-alert response. When Malcolm-Jamal Warner presented his passport at the VIP immigration counter, the officers' faces went from professional neutrality to stunned recognition. Moments later, a crisp red stamp appeared on his document. Entry denied. An officer leaned in and whispered, "Sorry, we didn't even realize it was you. Behind this terse exchange lies a web of silence and intimidation." FBI non-statement. Within hours, the FBI released a boilerplate response. "We cannot confirm or comment on any investigations involving Malcolm-Jamal Warner at this time. This refusal to acknowledge or refute the rumors only fueled speculation." Wife's hidden plea. A letter from Warner's wife surfaced, an unsigned, hand-scrawled note smuggled out by a family friend. "They watch our every move now. I can't even say where we are without someone listening. Forgive me for what I can't tell you, just know I love you and we're trying to stay safe." In every line, the fear of surveillance and enforced silence runs deep. Daughter's measured answers. When approached by reporters, his teenage daughter offered clipped, one-word replies, "Okay, I'm fine. No comment," as though coached. Yet her voice quavered, and her eyes darted away, betraying genuine worry for her father. Friend's dire warning. A close confidant recalls Warner confiding in him days earlier. "I don't feel safe anymore. Something's coming, and I can't shake it." That admission now reads like a premonition. Together, these elements reveal a family under pressure, denied entry to what they believed would be a safe haven, silenced by official indifference, and left grappling with unspoken threats. The denial notice was just the first brick in a wall of secrecy built around Warner's last day. A torrent of documents hit the web overnight. A 12-page FBI dossier labeling Malcolm-Jamal Warner as a person of interest in an undisclosed federal inquiry. As headlines exploded, the dossier's every line was dissected for clues, and with it came the first real glimpse into the legal storm he was racing against. According to the leaked files, subpoena for financial records, agents demanded Warner's bank statements, wire transfers, and corporate filings across 3 shell companies, suggesting a deep dive into hidden assets. Digital communications request. Formal orders were sent to TikTok, Twitter, and encrypted messaging services for Warner's private chats with at least 5 content creators, some of whom later testified under immunity. Law enforcement sensitive. Classification. A bold header stamped on every page warned, "Do not distribute," underscoring how explosive the contents truly were. Undisclosed, pending legal cooperation. A footnote indicates Warner was expected to provide additional information on unnamed associates, a vague clause that left everyone guessing at the scope of the probe. Timeline of inquiries. An attached chronology shows investigators opened the case 3 months earlier, mapping interviews and data collection that coincided with Warner's public disappearance. Internal memos on reputation risk, emails between senior agents, warn that public leaks could undermine ongoing operations, yet here it all is in broad daylight. Despite the dossier's gravity, the FBI refused to comment. But with these pages now public, every rumor gains weight, and every leaked footnote feels like another step deeper into the labyrinth surrounding Warner's final days. Almost immediately after the dossier and denial memo went public, social media lit up like a wildfire. Eddie Ramirez's warning video re-emerged, now framed as prophetic proof of a premeditated setup. Fans, influencers, and amateur sleuths flooded Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok with their own takes, each more sensational than the last. Many believed Warner's celebrity status had put him on the wrong side of powerful interests. Shadow play. Theory, viral posts hypothesized that rival studios or political operatives orchestrated the Maldives ban to derail his upcoming projects. Videos overlaid clips of Warner promoting his new docuseries with ominous music, suggesting a direct link between his creative ambitions and the legal pressure. Deep state conspiracy. A surge of posts pointed to the FBI's insistence on silence. "We cannot confirm or comment," as irrefutable proof that a covert federal operation was using the Maldives as a pawn in a larger chess game. Graphics circulated showing global maps with red lines connecting Washington, D.C., Hollywood, and Malay bureaucratic blunder argument. A vocal minority insisted this was merely an administrative snafu, an overzealous immigration officer misreading a name flag in the system. They cited past instances of mistaken identity at international airports, calling the leaks quality control failure, not criminal intent. Meanwhile, mainstream news outlets treaded carefully. Major networks ran cautious headlines. Maldives. Denial puzzling as leaked FBI files surface, and relied on unnamed senior officials to downplay any suggestion of wrongdoing. Their reporters noted how every non-denial only intensified public suspicion. On fan forums, a new hashtag emerged, #JusticeForMJW, with supporters posting blank no comment signs in solidarity, echoing Warner's family's forced silence. One high-profile influencer even organized a virtual watch party of the leaked documents, narrating each page with breathless commentary and urging viewers to demand accountability. Through it all, Warner's name trended globally, not for his acting legacy, but as the centerpiece of an unfolding drama. The court of public opinion had convened without evidence, assigning guilt or innocence based on half-truths and speculation. Yet beneath the noise, a deeper question lingered. Was this truly a conspiracy, or simply a tragic case of power running unchecked? In our next segment, we'll let the key players speak, direct quotes from insiders, family members, and those anonymous officials who refused to go on record. Within days of the Maldives denial, outlets began closing the loop on Warner's fate. CNN ran an obituary noting, "Official records list the cause of death as accidental drowning," citing local coroner findings. The Hollywood Reporter echoed that no foul play was suspected, but highlighted lingering person of interest flags in federal files. BBC News included interviews with beach rescue teams who recovered his body, describing strong rip currents at the time. Variety pointed out discrepancies between the Maldives' initial statement and later U.S. Embassy notes, suggesting a delayed notification of his death. Taken together, these reports paint a picture of a tragic accident. Yet the existence of that FBI dossier and the leaked denial memo fuel the sense that there may be more to the story than just a drowning. Could surveillance have spooked him? His wife's letter and the FBI's silent stance suggest he and his family felt watched, raising questions about whether he swam to escape more than just the heat. Why did he leave his daughter alone on the beach? Witnesses report Warner,